Hey everybody, welcome back to Wisconsin Wonder Garden. Stay tuned to see how we created these beautiful succulent gardens. First things first, let's talk about the substrate that we're going to put in here. The first bit of it is just going to be plain old soil like always. Just something without a bunch of fertilizer in it. Even if you would like to, go out and buy a cactus or succulent soil and fill it up about 3/4 of the way with that. Then, as always, I prefer to use peat moss up on the top. So then we filled up an inch or so of peat moss. And obviously you want to leave a little bit of space at the top before you get your succulents or plants or flowers, whatever you put in here, because you'll need some space for that clump, that root stock, and all the dirt that comes with it. So we left a good, I would say, almost 2 inches up to the top of here. So the next thing you'll want to do is kind of plan out your fairy garden with your ornaments. So you can plant in around the ornaments. Otherwise you'll get your plants up in there and then realize you have no space for the decorations that you want to place in there. This is the kit that we bought. We decided to just get a whole fairy garden kit because one, it was a better price for what you got. And then we figured it would be enough to divide among the 2 beds and it would look really nice. Along with that, we bought a little road path here. It's got nice curves to it. And then our little guy that looks like our son Sterling. So Katie's going to do the honors of kind of placing these in the areas that she would like to. And then we'll take an aerial shot of what it looks like so we know where to put all the plants.
Now that we have the aerial shot, we will know where to place the succulents.
So although it seems redundant, now we gotta take everything out again.
What? Are you serious right now?
Yeah.
So now you squeeze the edges of the container to loosen up the soil so that you can get the succulent out. And then you grab it with your fingers and pour it upside down. And it just kind of comes out like that.
Here we have this container for any extra dirt that we might have. As you can see, what happened was they had the original plug that the plant came in, and then it was replanted into this larger container. So usually that first plug or a smaller plug will come out nice and easy.
Alright, and then next you just kind of move the dirt away with your fingers. And then leave some on the back side. And then move the soil around it. Okay, so starting on this one, we had to rearrange it a little bit to get the right succulents to fit in where we wanted them. And I guess right here is kind of my favorite part, is just that we sort of rested this one right on this archway. And then we put the moss under this road here. And over here we've got the little baby succulents around the fairy. And she's in her little forest. And then moving to the next one. We've got the little Sterling right here. And he's relaxing and sleeping under the, what is this one called?
Chrysula.
Chrysula.
Cool. They look really good. What's the next step?
Hanging them up.
All right, to hang them up, we have the actual holders right here that I showed you before. And then we got these ropes here that will clip onto our hanging basket. And then the hook up on the ceiling. And those can be cut and then re-screwed in to fit whatever height that you would like. Here's the window of choice. So we're gonna basically just hang a basket, one from right over here, then right here. Then we're gonna choose the height that we want them to be at. All right, to measure this out, we're just gonna go halfway between the window. So what we're going to do is measure from the end of the sill of the window to the center of the two windows here. We got about 41 inches. So we will go 20 and a half. Plus we are going to add this here so that we have 3 1/4. So we'll do 23 3/4 over from here. Pop a little mark, and then we're going to go half the distance of the depth. So we're at 11 inches, and so we will go 5 1/2 inches. And right there is where we'll put the mark, and then we'll duplicate it on the other side. So again, we'll just go 23 3/4, and then 5 1/2 in the depth. So we'll put our 2 holes here for our drywall anchors. So we were lucky enough that when we drilled our pilot hole through, we actually hit wood right up there. So we were able to go right in directly to it. And that's the preferred method if you can. Otherwise, make sure you use anchors that are capable of holding the weight that you're going to be hanging from the ceiling. And there we have it. Fairy gardens are hung. And they're looking really pretty. Here we have the completed project. There's one. And there's the other. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching our video on how to make these fairy succulent gardens over here. Stay tuned for many, many more gardening projects coming up this spring and the following summer. Have a great and wonderful gardening adventure.